Yeah, hey, listen to some of this wild shit that be going on. This Angela Stanton King right here.
Can kind of let me know how you feel about it. And hopefully, some of you are in the comments that know how to speak fluent Spanish. Because if you know how to speak fluent Spanish, then you will be able to understand exactly what she's saying. For those of you that do not know how to speak fluent Spanish, you can actually para read the caption. Sino para la reeducación sexual, por ejemplo, que es un derecho de los niños y de las niñas, señoría, independientemente de quiénes sean sus familias, porque todos los niños, las niñas, les niñas de este país tienen derecho a conocer su propio cuerpo, a saber que ningún adulto puede tocar su cuerpo si ellos no quieren, y que eso es una forma de violencia. Tienen derecho a conocer.
Yeah, put that shit in Anglais.
StreamYard, I'm going to read what she's saying to you because I know a lot of y'all can hear, y'all can't speak Spanish. So for those of you all that don't know, this is the Prime Minister. Spain's, the minister, not the Prime Minister, I'm sorry. This is Spain's Prime Minister of Equality. Her name is Irene Montero, okay? And what she's advocating for, she's saying children X, right, have the right to consent to sexual relations with adults. She's saying children have the right to know what they want or have sexual relations with whoever they want, based, of course, on consent. And these are acknowledged rights that they have. It says, but to talk about sex education, for example, which is a right in boys and girls, Madam Deputy, regardless of who their families are, because all boys and girls and the children X of this community have the right to get to know their bodies, to know that an adult can touch their body if they do not want them to, or if they do not want them to, and that is a form of violence. Children have the right to know that they can love or have sexual relationship with whomever they want, based, of course, on consent. And these are acknowledged rights that they have. This is what the Prime Minister, the Spain's Minister of Equality, is preaching over in Spain. So when we were talking about this PO movement that was being on the rise, that was coming over to America, and what was going on with our children, we need y'all to know that it always happens, right, in other countries, and then it ends up here. We talking about a whole global movement when it comes to sexualizing these children. You guys can learn more about that on Lexit page over on IG, Lexit, Lexit. In addition to that, let's talk about this for a minute since we're talking about the sexualization of children in America. This right here, let me pull this up because y'all have to see it in order to believe it. TikTok and Bigo, I might as well turn y'all around so that you all can see this, okay? Now, this happened over in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Over in Chattanooga, Tennessee, they had a drag show for children. Okay, it's a family-friendly drag show, they say, that allows children to participate. I want you all to look at this and tell me if you think that this is something that is appropriate for children.
What the fuck is the kid doing? Rubbing on the tranny? In front of little kids, though? In front of kids, though, show. And people actually taking their kids to this shit.
Putting all that fish in them children's face. Bending down, squatting your legs wide open, putting all that fish right in the children's face. Let's keep going.
That motherfucker won't be touching my shit. Oh, nah. Yeah, the baby don't want that motherfucker.
Hell no. This video
Hey.
wet. Let's keep going.
Why's the little kid giving the tranny money?
Watch this clip again because this one went by pretty fast. Because we know that drag are mostly men that dress up as women. They may not even be transgender, from my understanding. Like drag is kind of like a lifestyle for just some people. Now, this clip that we getting ready to watch, this is a child getting ready to rub on this mermaid skirt, right? Y'all pay attention. Look at this. Tell me if I'm tripping.
Yeah, I ain't understanding that.
Why it's not playing? Hold up. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, the child got the child rubbing the tranny private
The
parts.
baby rubbing on the man. I want to say dick, but mama done told me to stop cussing. Hold on.
Oh, let me pause this shit, man. Because you don't get that much time on here. So basically, we have a worldwide agenda to sexualize kids. And you got the lady that was in Spain talking about children should have the right to have sex with whoever they want as long as it's consensual. So they want little kids fucking adults. And, you know, that's Spain. That's them same Spaniards that conquered, you know, Central America, Mexico, and, you know, all these, everywhere where they got Spanish speaking, everywhere where Spanish speaking countries and islands. You know, the Spaniards came from Spain and conquered. And they with that bullshit, motherfucking little kids and shit, and like, I don't know, man. We allowing all these motherfuckers over here, and you know, they on that bullshit. And even in America, like if you voting Democrat, like I don't understand how look, I don't understand how a black person, man, could vote Democrat unless you just ignorant. And you know, all ignorance is basically not knowing. You just don't have the knowledge, which, you know, once you reach a certain age, that's not an excuse. Or you just a coon. One way or another, man, because, and I ain't telling you to vote Republican, because them motherfuckers racist as fuck. So I ain't with that shit either. But they policies don't go against us. Democrats' policies go specifically against black people. And, you know, Joe Biden called it the liberal world order. And part of that democratic liberal world order is sexualizing kids. You know what I'm saying? They want little boys to be able to chop their dicks off and wear dresses and be called little girls and get fucked by grown men. And they want little girls to, you know, cut their titties off and, you know what I'm saying, and become boys and, you know what I'm saying? But they really have a fetish for little boys, man. They want little boys to dress up like girls and they want to fuck them. And you just saw that shit. Spain. These are adults. This is the government saying that children should have the right to have sex with adults. And if you vote Democrat, you know, that's the type of shit you voting for. Those are all Democratic policies. You know what I'm saying? They pushing that whole LGBTQ shit. They pushing that whole movement where, you know, a child could be in school and a teacher can put your son in a dress. And before your son go home, they take him out the dress and put him in regular clothes. And you as a parent won't know nothing. And you don't even have the right to know, as according to them. You know what I'm saying? All this shit is going on and everybody walking around like they blind and don't know what the fuck. Like they don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, protect your kids, man. This shit real.